let me ask y'all a question. Who was here on last night? Who was here? Because I have a few things we need to do. We need to do some housekeeping. Who was here on last night? We had a room full of individuals. Who was here last night? So let me do a little house cleaning, right? While everybody's coming in. You say you was falling asleep. Even if you're not a mod, if you really support this page, if you really support this page, okay, the only thing that I ask for people to the only thing that I ask is, hey, if y'all see somebody in the chat that's being disrespectful, it's okay to disagree, right? I go on people's platforms and we disagree all the damn times, okay? But if you see somebody that's being straight out disrespectful, y'all call them out. Please call them out, because what will happen is the oh yeah, just in case y'all notice on the right side of your screen, I'm a little excited about this, and I'm trying to make this experience a little bit better. On the right side of y'all screen, you're going to see the top 5 people that, when you tap the screen, and I say, hey, y'all, tap the screen, tap the screen. These right here is going to be the top 5 screen tappers, right, that I have posted that you see over to the right of the screen. So you may have to get closer to see who it is. Or what you can do, because I'm monitoring the live, you can hit that little square box. And when you tap that square, it's going to put your phone into landscape mode. When you put your phone into landscape mode, you can have the options to keep the comments, or you could swipe to the right to get rid of the comments, and you can see where you are on the leaderboard. Okay? So instead of me asking y'all, hey, Vibes, right? I'm tapping the screen. This right here is going to show me the top 5 people that's tapping the screen. Like right now, Ava is number 1. She's at 503 taps. Misty's at 243. Variety, how you doing, sweetheart? She's at 111 types. I am Divine. So I am Divine just took number 3. So I'm trying to get this a little bit more interactive. All right. So if you want to put your phone in landscape mode, you can do that, and it will show it a little bit bigger. All right. So that's up to you. That's up to you. All right. If you keep it in portrait mode, you're gonna have a hard time seeing yourself on that leaderboard as far as you tapping the screen. Okay. And I think whoever hit 500 taps first, you're going to see a big, huge celebration right below me. All right. So, just a little engagement. Now, so if you see somebody in the comments that's being disrespectful to anyone, y'all call them out. Feel free to call them out. If I don't catch it, bring it to my attention. Okay, because what will happen is when we get a room full of people like to come in, trolls like to come in, Ali's army, they love to come in, and they like to start little sidebar conversations, and it'd be a whole nother fight inside of the chat, and it's taken away from the topic at hand, and we don't want to do that. All right. So if y'all can do that, that would be awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Before we get started, Ava's still sitting at number 1 at 673 taps. Misty, you're at number 2 with 455. I Am Divine is sitting at number 3 at 375. US Humans is at number 4, and Variety is at number 5. Okay. Do y'all like that? Do y'all like that? It's keeping the top 5 people as far as who's tapping the screen. Do y'all like that? Bright Days Ahead, how you doing? Y'all like that? Okay, cool. All right. So, quick recap on yesterday. Yesterday, we barely got into what's going on with Allie and Shelly. Okay, um, you said it sparkles. It, yeah, y- I'm still coming up on new information involving these two, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's more than just them sitting on social media, uh, you know, fabricating these stories, talking about different things that happened to them, and I mean, happened to, damn, yeah, that's right. What happened to them? People are following them. They are hiding out. They're doing this. They're making that move. When it comes to Allie, I want y'all to understand this, and I'm going to say allegedly for the sake of the platform. The relationship between Shelly and Allie, if I can explain that relationship, I will put it more so towards it's almost like Shelly would never let Allie out of her sight. You have never seen Allie alone, like completely by herself. When you see Allie, you see Shelly. When you see Shelly, you see Allie. And Shelly has created the narrative that I'm here protecting this young woman because so many people are out to get her. Now you now you want to act. Now the question comes up: how did Shelly develop this relationship with Allie? I don't think anyone has really looked into that part. How did Shelly develop the relationship that they have today? How did this start? Who was introduced to who? And how long did it take for Shelly to remove Allie from the arms of her biological mother or the family or the household? All right. This isn't something that happened overnight. It took some planning, some mental programming, and some physical movement. All right. Now, um, you said thanks TikTok to no. Once again, you said y'all saying, see, nobody. That's crazy. Nobody's getting a notification. So this is what I'm gonna need y'all to do. I need everybody right now to share the live out. Damn, y'all, Ava is sitting at 1,210 likes on the platform. I Am Divine is at number two at over 1,000 likes. They are tapping. Y'all do me a favor, share this live out to at least 5 people. But share the live out to haters. I need to all the haters that you know. Share them out. All right? While y'all are doing that, and before we get started on this video right here, I'm going to remind you all of something. Let me remind y'all of something. Let me see. Will it let me bring it up? See if it let me. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Will it let me bring it up? Come on now, right here. Yep. Cool. It's gonna let me bring it up. All right. Let me show y'all this particular video. Sometimes my iPad will work sometimes with the TikTok setup, sometimes it don't. So right now it's working. I'm going to remind y'all of this particular video. Hmm. All right. Let me do some editing real quick. I'm gonna make it small, but I'm gonna make her bigger. All right. All right. I'm gonna play this right here first, and this particular video is gonna kind of go in with my monologue. Okay.
Went to the hospital for a month for trying to kill myself. Uh, I
Hold on. Hold on.
uh,
Let me restart that. I need y'all to pay attention to this.
After so many times, 13, I went into the hospital for a month for trying to kill myself. I um, in that time of being in the hospital, um, I kept trying to talk to everybody. I kept trying to tell them, well, they were coming to me and saying, hey, you have to talk to us. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. I've tried to talk since I was a baby. I've exhausted everything, and nothing is coming of it. There are people strategically placed everywhere. I was thrown into solitary confinement because of so many things that were going on within the hospital as well, that I was seeing for myself. And it's crazy because so many things were placed in my life that people know me before I know them. Um, I was put into foster care at 13 after my time in the hospital. Um, I thought
I hope y'all listening to what she's saying. She and this gonna go with the video here. Okay. Pay attention. Y'all, boy, people are gullible. She said that she she ran away to a mental hospital at 13. Okay. She also just stated she got put into a foster care at 13. Did 2 days ago we played a video of her saying that she ran away at 15 to a mental hospital. Here she said 13. That's right. That's right. Y'all see y'all paying attention. Last night she said 12. But once again, when I play videos like this, people want to get mad at Great Vibes. Great Vibes, you are not for the children. Shut your dumb ass up. Just listen to the videos. The video, her speaking, she's going to pretty much speak. She's going to tell on herself. So now here she ran away at 13 to a mental hospital. She's been trying to talk since she was little. Now she's in foster and she in the foster system at 13. Last time I checked, 13, huh? 13. Y'all heard it. Let me show. Last time I checked, last time I checked, last time I checked, she was she was with her mother at 13. She was with her mother at 13. Oh, okay. Okay. what 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 do I know, right? Hold on. No, no, it gets gooder from there. I'm looking. It's one particular that I'm looking for. Nope. I'm gonna save that one for the next one. Okay. All right. Cool. Hold on. Let me go back over here. All right. Why did it go back to full screen? I get this is a glitch on TikTok right now because they updated the platform, the desktop platform, and for some odd reason everything goes back into default when I'm not using it. So I gotta edit the stuff on live, which it just this is tacky. All right, she ran away. Okay, cool.
Thought that everything would calm down from there. I thought everything would be okay. I thought it was going to change, and I was going to be able to go to school and everything would be fine. Uh, and that was not the case either. I thought that I was getting into things on my own sometimes. Like I said, people were strategically placed in my life that I never knew who they were. People would walk up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful all grown up," and weird things like that. I don't know who they are. I don't have a picture of me as a child. I don't know who certain people are or who most people are. Being put into foster care, my foster parents were paid off by. Um, I started talking to some people thinking that I was talking online or, you know, doing things myself. And met up with some people who turned out to be pimps. Um, but they already knew me. Um, I thought I was in a relationship with someone. I thought uh, they loved me, they cared about me. Um, and my foster parents were paid off by them. I'm sorry, my mind is just like, I was in foster homes to group homes.
Do y'all see what's going on here? And I'm so damn serious. Do y'all see what's going on here? If you don't understand what's going on here, put a one in the chat. See, what let me pin it. Y'all got to understand this here. Sometimes, well, a lot of the times, her stories, she be trying to keep up with her stories, and sometimes, well, a lot of the times, she will forget what she have said prior or in the past, and she will speed past it very quickly. And as you can see here, she will confuse the hell out of herself. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is all over the place. But you have these Karens, you have the 90s nations, and you have the Ali's armies. They would say this statement right here. It's the trauma. She's been TRAFFIC. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's been moved around a lot. It's from trauma.
That I lost count. I went to 19 high schools in 1 year. I never stayed anywhere long enough to have a home, longer than 2 weeks to a month. Um,
And people believe this. Y'all, she's telling this story, but the whole time she was in Riverside, California. I'll show y'all proof in a minute. We was able to get her where she was working. the people that she was hanging around, all this information that we have now, she was in Riverside, California. Riverside, California don't have 19 high schools. Riverside, California don't have 18 high schools, 17 high schools. Riverside is not, it's big, but it's not that big. Everybody knows everybody out there in Riverside, California. 19 high schools. You said what happened last night? They cut you up. No, no, no. Well, they did, but I was back on like within 5 minutes. So we stayed up to about 1 o'clock just bullshitting.
At one point,
But I need y'all to really pay attention because I'm going somewhere with this. Pay attention to what she's saying.
my foster parents didn't speak any English. I was put into homes with um, teenage.
Let me rewind it.
At one point, my foster parents didn't speak any English. I was put into homes with um,
I mean, is it just me? So they are doing it. Let me pin that comment. You mean to tell me that our foster system, CPS, whoever, took a woman, a child, an American that speaks English, they put her in the care of some individuals that don't speak English?
Bruh.
But y'all call me crazy. And y'all, when I say that, I'm just going off the comments. If y'all go on my page right now, just scroll through the comments. Scroll through the comments and look at how many people just in there just attacking your boy. I love it. It's part of social media. I love it. People are going off on me for doing this right here, what we're doing, right? It's not that many people in here. What we're doing. People are upset. I'm not putting no words in nobody's mouth. I ain't doing no he say, she say, the what if. We going off what they are saying in the videos, and we just elaborate. Cause now y'all see. Wait, she said another age in the other video. Wait, in the all these foster parents, English, non-English, Shelly, the 19-year-old physician when she got fostered into when she married him, and after she married him, they took her in as a foster child after she married him. Y'all gonna hear it. They took her in. She married the pediatrician at 19, him and his wife, and then they adopted her. While Shelly adopted her. Now she's finna get adopted again at the age of 31. She also was in adoption with people that didn't speak English. Y'all, what's wrong with this what's wrong with this story here? Okay. Y'all, TikTok is not pushing my platform out because most of y'all are saying y'all didn't even get them notification. It's fine. I got to work through it. All right, let's continue.
Teenage male siblings, foster siblings. I was in homes where my foster parents would try to do things to me. My foster dads would try to do things to me. I would talk to my social workers. I was hushed and moved again. I never went to one foster home or one group home that wasn't reported because of something bad happening. And it's shocking. I know somebody is like, well, I know some great foster homes and some great foster parents, and there are, but not for me. And I feel like CPS knows where to strategically place people that they want to continue raking in money for. I was deemed as a high-risk kid. I was a problem child. I was someone that you received more money for because of the issues that I had. And I was a runner. I had a lot of things going on. And my social workers were never, they were always covering things. They were always afraid of the repercussions because still what my last name used to be. So they were complicit. My schools were complicit. My parents that were taking me places during the day. I was in schools where I was strategically marked present, even if I wasn't in school. I was able to go back and forth to school sometimes. So some days I was sitting there, but my teachers were bullying me as well. My teachers knew about what was going on. My teachers tried to participate in the things that were going on. They felt like if somebody else was hurting me, it wasn't a big deal if they take part in it. A major high school, one of the major high schools when I was 15, Carter High School in Fontana, California, was marking me present. I started trying to speak to guidance counselors, to my teachers, trying to tell someone, hey, can you guys help me? And I remember a guidance counselor that tried to speak to the SRO, the school resource officer on campus. And the school resource officer's response was, I know this person. I know the parent that I was with. He kept
I was waiting for her to say that. Um, when I upload this video on YouTube, this live on YouTube, Allie, I know y'all been watching my videos, right? That's why y'all call me out. Okay. This SRO that you're speaking of, this school resource officer, you clearly just stated, clearly, that this man knew your pimp. How about you tell everybody the real truth about your school resource officer? You have been brainwashed so well to where, with the help of Shelly, to where it's you against everyone else. All right? That's what you call the victim mentality, right? Allie, or shall I say Tory Outlaw, listen here. Let me help jog your memory a little bit. This school resource officer that you were speaking about, how many times he caught you skipping class? That's question number one. Question number two, how many times have he found you in a hallway just pacing back and forth because you didn't want to go to class again, right? And I'm not talking about you leaving school like you was doing a lot. When you weren't leaving school, you never went to class. Number two, ain't this the same school resource officer that you went to and lied and you lied and said that your mother and your father was doing some stuff to you? Ain't this the same school resource officer when an allegation is made like that? He had to report it to the guidance counselor that you're speaking of. He had to report it to that guidance counselor, and that guidance counselor is the one that called you to her office. If you're going to tell a story, make sure you tell it correctly. And when you got in the office, you start telling them that, hey, yes, such and such did such and such X, Y, and Z to me. That's why they sent CPS out to your mother's house. And then when you lied on your father wasn't even in the wasn't even in the fucking state. How about when this stuff went to court? How you sat there and cried? You cried when the judge chewed your ass up for lying on your mother and your father, and you ran over there to your mother in court crying, talking about how sorry you was. But you love just making up these other stories. If you're going to tell a story, tell it the right way. Actually, what happened.
And I talk to him all the time. I'll just fix it. I'll just talk to him. After my guidance counselor turned in pictures, tried to call my social worker, was talking to my mom that adopted me now. She was suspended and then eventually was fired without any reason.
Allie, ma'am. Now, listen, before I continue, y'all gotta let's give shout outs. Who is the top tapper? Divine, god damn. Divine is sitting there at 5,000 and 5,000. Divine tapped the screen 5,118 damn times. Number 2, Ava tapped the screen 2,000 times. Variety, she tapped the screen 1,200 times. That's a lot of damn tapping. Grateful has tapped the screen over 1,000 times. Blue Flick has tapped the screen 898 times. Everybody else, yeah, that's fine. But those are my top 5 tappers. The only way you're going to get up on that screen, the only way you're going to see your name, let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on, wait a minute. The only way you're going to see your name right there. Y'all see how it's moving? Y'all see that? Those are top 5 people that have been tapping the hell out of the screen. Divine made it so hard to where good luck making it number 1. Good luck. Okay? Good luck. All right. So Divine, thank you so much for being our number 1 tapper. All right, let's get back to business. Let's see. Where was I? We got that. And we got we got that. All right. Cool. Let me get this back down. All right. Now, this guidance counselor, she said, I want, boy, this, see, y'all, it's a lot in this video. This the only way that y'all gonna understand why Shelly and Allie is so close, okay? All right, let me bag it up here.
Was talking to my mom that adopted me now. She was suspended and then eventually was fired.
The person that she's talking about suspended from the school and then fired from the school. This guidance counselor that she's talking about, allegedly, she's talking about Shelly. Shelly, that's why I question Shelly, why you not allowed around kids anymore? Since y'all gonna make a video about me, Great Vibes, right? Y'all call me out on YouTube. The only reason why y'all call me out because y'all know that I'm on your ass. For real. Why won't you tell people why you not allowed around kids, why you are not allowed around kids? right? You supposed to be this huge child advocate. What about the children? If y'all notice, you never seen her around no kids. Why is that? And she have brainwashed the minds of many that they're advocating for the kids. What child are you talking about? What where? If you see this video, right? If you see this video, this camera, boom. If you see this video right here, you will see clearly that they have a little few bracelets on the table, right? That they, when they were sitting in the car, sun up to sundown, driving around. Allie was in the back seat making little bracelets, right? Because she didn't have shit else to do. Making little bracelets. But not once you never seen them do a conference, right? Where other nobody requests to get up yet. Hold on. Let's do it. Let's fuck it. If you are against the topic, that's the only way I'm gonna talk to you. If you agree with the topic, we can't have that conversation. Not right now. How you be the? I figured that. Yeah, I figured that. Okay, cool. As we continue, so once again, and I want y'all to think of, really let that set in. Let that sit in for a minute. Y'all never, ever, ever seen them around children. But if you go to their website, if you go to their Facebook page, if you go to their Twitter, if you go to their what is that little chat site that they're on, I forgot what it's called. You won't see them with not one child. Do anybody in the chat, do y'all know why? I may be a lot of things, but one thing I'm not going to, I may be wrong, but I'm sorry, the proof is in the pudding. And sometimes y'all got to sit back and ask, okay, we understand what's going on with children, right? We love our children. I have children. Most of us got kids, right? But when we see these two individuals that's all on the internet and talking about, what about the children? We got to talk about the children. We got to talk about what's going on at the Geddes Museum. This shit really blew up when she got to talking about the diddler. What she say what happened between her and Diddy? And around this same time, she was Snoop Dogg's side candy. So while she was talking about, thank you for that. While she was talking about the diddler, she was talking about Snoop Dogg, and she was just talking about everything. She started talking about Oprah, right? All these names, right? Look at this. Look, boy, what can I? Who did that? Where's my damn? Where the gifts at? I knew it had to been her. LA, thank you so much for that. LA, she known. I need to make a section for the top gifters too. So you never seen her with down around kids. They talk about celebrities. Now that the Diddy trial is over, this y'all people are so stupid. Now that the fucking Diddy trial is over, why the freak Allie did not get served some beautiful papers from our federal government and said, you've been summoned. just like 33 other people. She said, by the way, I'm Great Vibes' daughter. Damn, don't make me feel old. Don't do that. You said, and the Diddy trail showed nothing about what really happens. I think she's not all there. So once again, I told you all near the end of the Diddy trial, I was going to start back talking about Allie. Because when I was talking about her at first and exposing this stuff, and we didn't even get off the ground, y'all came at Great Vibes. I said, you know what? Since y'all believe all this stuff that she been through, especially with Diddy, that blew me. Especially with Diddy, I said, you know what? Y'all going to see. The Diddy trial is over. They're going to have the verdict on Monday. Closing arguments is done. Now, the young lady, back to the video, the young lady that she's talking about, the guidance counselor that got suspended and then fired from the school district, she's talking about Shelly. But Allie's going to keep saying the guidance counselor. Allie, we know you're talking about Shelly. All right, we'll get to that later.
Without any reason, and someone else took her place. There are underground tunnels that are under the schools, elementary, junior, and high schools all over the place. They exist everywhere.
Okay, so we're going to pause it right there. All right, because I have another one. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this video. Did y'all keep up with the age that she said? She spoke around the age of 13 and 14. Okay? I hope y'all paid attention to that video. Now listen to this one.
Here to point anybody your direction, but I will hide every piece of evidence that I own, like a geocache around this world if something happens to my mother and I. That's what I'm doing. I've redacted names. Every evidence that's sitting here today is redacted. We've still redacted names. We have court orders, police reports, rape kits, sworn affidavits, CPS.
Court orders, RAP3 kits, and people ate this shit up. People ate this shit up. Look at her body language when she's saying all this stuff that she has. Okay, but not once they ever showed y'all proof of what they have. Not once. The proof that they did show on their page on Facebook, did we not 2 weeks ago bring it up on the screen and we broke down those pieces of papers and y'all saw, wait a minute, that shit is fraud. We covered this already. And I told you all the only thing that y'all have to do is take her old videos. Don't worry about the new videos, because if you know the stuff that they're dropping now, the conversations that Allie and Shelly is having now, they're no longer talking about Diddy. They're no longer talking about the Geddes museums. She's no longer talking about she was moved over to Russia and TRR trafficked around. You're not hearing these conversations anymore. She built her platform off talking off all this stuff with her pimps and stuff, right? If this how you started, you keep you stay with that, you stay moving with that, but you don't hear them talking about this stuff anymore. I wonder why. Okay.
reports. The list goes on. There's a big folder that we have that we're going through today of evidence. And we're handing it and we're putting it in your hands because if something happened to us today, everybody in this room can say, I saw it. Everybody in this room can say, I know it exists. And it's legal. If you take a look closely at the paperwork, you'll see it. It's legal.
Okay. I'm not going to say nothing. Who was here when I went live, when I brought up the adoption papers, when I brought up her birth certificate, when I brought up all those documents and we put it big on the screen and we broke them down? Let me ask y'all a question. Were those documents legal or were they false? Were they legal or non-legal or not legal? I don't care how you put it in the chat. Was it legal or non-legal or illegal? That's what it is. God damn it. Great vibes. Was it legal or illegal? I'm going to let y'all answer that. Whoever was there in that live, when we put those documents on the screen, was there legal or illegal? Nicole said it was false. Randy said false. Delita said false. That's why I told y'all, make sure you follow this page and follow me over on YouTube. That video, that live is over on YT. We broke that shit down to the T. But once again, you got the Karens. We believe Allie. What about the children?
We've moved some things because in the cases that I have, there are minors that were on the case. And those minors contacted me recently, one of them, and I want to talk to you too personally later on. But we've blocked and redacted all those things because I'm not trying to, I don't care. I changed my last name from Outlaw because I don't care. I don't want anybody's money.
Allie, you can't, I'm sorry, Tori Outlaw, ma'am, you just can't say up and say one day that my name. Ma'am, you just can't wake up one day and just say and just try to do a plug and play because I wrote it down on this fake ass document. That doesn't mean your name switches over to Allie Carter because of this fake ass paperwork right here that y'all came up with. It doesn't work like that.
It ain't worth it. It's blood money. If somebody told me today, I'd give you whatever you want and money, I would tell you to keep it. The only people that would probably take money from is Child Protective Services because for one whole year, they collected money from me while they knew I was being trafficked, while they helped my traffickers, while they documented and aided my traffickers. They're still doing it to this day. They collected a paycheck on every single time I ran away. They collected a paycheck on every single time I was assaulted because it made a bigger case. It gives a bigger paycheck to the foster parents. It gives a bigger paycheck to the government. Foster care only runs on children like Monsters, Inc. Do you understand what I am saying to you? Has anybody ever seen the movie Monsters, Inc.? You know the screams?
Kay said, Great Vibes, will you show the video of them talking about you? If you want to see it, it's over on YouTube. I mean, I'm sorry, YT. It's over on YT. Go to my channel over there.
And the laughs, that's foster care. That's the government system. That's the definition of adrenochrome. Okay? The only way that that CPS can function is through the dollar signs of the children. And the worse they are, the more money they get. The more they paint a picture, the more money they get. There's many different sides of cases. Okay, and I really want to talk to the kids today because we've been contacted by kids, but advocates.
Allie, ma'am, ain't no kids in there. It's all adults. You must forget what building that you were sitting in. Ain't this one of y'all headquarters? Oh, Great Vibes. Oh, how did you know that? Allie, Shelly, is this one of y'all headquarters? See, y'all thought we weren't paying attention to those people that's walking around with them name badges on. And we blew it up and we was able to pull some names. Ain't no kids in that building, ma'am. That's why they just had a camera turned right here. They are not panning the audience.
Kids, organizations, some churches and 501c3s are giving people the wrong impression that you can just be picked up and saved. And that's not true. When I was with this failed assignment family, one war was happening. Once I moved from CPS, another war happened. Once I entered foster care. When I ran away, another war happened. When I got adopted, another war happened. And it keeps unfolding. So I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and say it just ends. That's not true. So we've documented some things, and those are the affidavits. And I hope I explained that. We'll dig into those more when we get to those letters. So I just want to say that those affidavits are going around the room. The affidavits that are going around the room right now are on Joseph Biden. Unfortunately,
I'm sorry, y'all. I need a drink too. I see y'all in the comments. I need a drink too. Luckily, I'm on TikTok and I'm just drinking water. Divine, it's not empty. It's water in here. It's water. Kathy said, I give my money to no one anymore. I learned my lesson. Did y'all just hear what she just said? But once again, we believe Allie. Every time Allie speaks, her programmer is right next to her. Why can't Allie be up there just talking about herself? Right? If this is her story, why she not up there speaking about herself? She's a grown ass woman.
what is everybody knows is
So right now she's talking about Sleepy Joe and how she allegedly have an affidavit. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Who we got in top? God damn, Divine. Y'all, Divine is sitting at number one. She tapped the screen 6,796 times. Grateful is sitting at number two with 4,433 taps. If y'all want to see this, click the little square on your screen. It's going to put your phone in landscape mode and take the comments and swipe right. And you'll be able to see the top 5 tappers of this live tonight. The top 5 tappers. I'm going to tell y'all right now, good luck getting number one. Because I Am Divine is almost at 7,000 taps by herself. Damn. Damn. All right, let's go, y'all.
BS that because there's a pecking order through pictures, there's a pecking order through common sense. When you actually think about our real and our original laws, there's a pecking order. So what you think is our president right now is Joseph.
Oh,
not
TikTok.
The one that falls
this
down
is
the stairs. No,
this is for education, dog. This is for educational purposes only. TikTok, listen. Last time this happened, y'all was mad at. Listen, TikTok. Look, she was talking about the robots, the people that she wasn't talking about. You know, we beat Medicaid. Donald Trump, is that you? I'm okay. Yeah, we beat Medicaid. She's not talking about him. Oh, shit. Damn. That AI, man. That AI ain't no joke. Damn. Thank y'all so much. You were asking me, do I love the TikTok shop? Yeah, it's all right. I got a lot of stuff off the TikTok shop. A lot of stuff. Right. All right. Let me fast forward this part just a little bit because we don't want the live to get banana because she was mentioning that particular name.
I told her what was going on. I said, hey, my pimp is taking me to these, my boyfriend at the time is taking me to these elite parties. She documented him as a 27-year-old boyfriend and she left it alone. She told me, hey, break up with him. Hey, don't keep telling on him. Hey, that's just how.
Allie, once again, if you're going to tell the story the correct way. This 27-year-old guy that you're speaking of, ma'am, was you 15 years old messing with a guy 27 years old? Could this be the same guy that you was messing with in the neighborhood that was right around the corner? This 27-year-old male? Remember when you was sneaking out of the window and you kept going? Yeah. If you go tell the story, tell it the correct way. You said, well, you can't put that on a 15-year-old. Where my sound effects at? First of all, if your ass under the age of 18, why the fuck you sitting there running outside the house skipping? I mean, jumping out of the window and out there messing with grown ass men. You can't put that on. She was doing that because guess what? She was just a problematic child. My daughter is 21 years old. Do you think I don't know? I got 8 sisters. My sisters, I have 8 of them. Do you think I don't? They put me up on game. When y'all was young, 15, 14, 13, 12, when you start smelling yourself a little bit, y'all was fast as fuck. You can't put that on a 15-year-old. How many times have 15-year-old little girls left high school with them college guys? What Jaguar Wright be doing? Oh shit. Sneaker said I was still playing with Barbie and playing with my boy cuz you weren't playing with no damn Barbie at 15. Your ass, I don't know. I wasn't in your house, so I don't know. He said normally the bizarre stories are true. Really? Okay.
Relationships work. While they collected a paycheck, more and more and more and more. My pimp walked into the door of my Mexican household. And the reason why I say this is because they didn't speak any English to me.
Pay attention to what she's saying, y'all. Now she's talking about a Mexican household. Shelly, do y'all have a headquarters out there in Mexico? How many times Allie spoke about going over the border? Oh, you thought we didn't know that? Shelly, ma'am.
To me. I never communicated really with them. We called them madre and padre. And you hear the accent a little bit sometimes, it's because I know some things.
I'm done, y'all. Y'all, this your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. I'm about to end this lot. Now she said that she got a Mexican accent. I heard enough. I missed that part. Y'all can have this shit. Y'all can have it. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all, now she Mexican. Now she have a Mexican accent. I'm sick of this shit. But y'all get mad at me for playing these goddamn videos. Now she Hispanic. I be trying to be good. I be trying to do the nice motherfucking right thing. I be trying to be a nice guy. But now she became Hispanic. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, y'all. I had to take out a little frustration. Um, you know. All right. Okay. All right. Y'all, we back? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I watched this video several times and I never heard that part. Okay.
Okay, but I grew up in this home for a second.
I just want to hear it one more time.
And nobody really ever talked. She told me, hey, break up with them. Hey, don't keep telling on him. Hey, that's just how relationships work. While they collected a paycheck, more and more and more and more. My pimp walked into the door of my Mexican household. And the reason why I say this is because they didn't speak any English to me. I never communicated really with them. We called them madre and padre. And you hear the accent a little bit sometimes, it's because I know some things.
I was trying to be nice.
But
no!
I grew up in this home for a
No! Woman, you black, you African. I'm trying to be nice. I can't. I thought I was going to be able to make it through this shit. How the fuck she become madre and padre and Haleke, Enrique? Damn. I'm tired. I'm tired. Rosa Parks was tired. That's why she didn't want to get her black ass up. She didn't want to go to the back of that damn bus. Harriet Tubman was tired. Her feet was sore. Her feet was sore. Going through them damn tunnels and underground railroads with that double gauge barrel shit. They was tired. And now your black ass want to get on here and say madre and padre and talk about you Mexican now. What the fuck is going on?
Second, and nobody really ever talked to me. I grew up in a foster home that, as well, with another African American girl and two Mexican brothers and one white sister that went in and out.
You know what? I really want to thank you all for taking the time out on your Friday to hang out with your boy Great Vibes, and y'all, we just sitting back and listening to some videos. And now that I have your undivided attention, that y'all actually hearing what I've been listening to for the past 8 months. So when you do the timelines, right? When you put the age into factors, right? All these pimps, what happened at school, what happened across the borders, and all this stuff. These foster. When you listen very carefully, you go literally go say, wait, wait, what? Okay.
At first, it started with my foster brothers, and then my pimp started, and then I was going out of my window until.
So I gotta pin this comment. So let's see what Becky said. Like, oh my gosh. So Becky said, "Oh my, you still not believe in Allie? I believe her from the very beginning of 2020." Well, Becky, let me ask you this. You're Becky. My name is Tyrone. Okay, I'm Tyrone. I'm Tyrone. Big Tyrone. Tyrone from the east side. Becky, let me ask you this. What do you believe about Allie? And I'm not talking about no damn tunnels and shit. What do you believe about Allie? Just drop it in the comments. Why did I use Tyrone? You said everything that she said, that she had said. Oh, okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. All right. Just hang around. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Uh, she said that in this video that we were watching, she said that she been without Presidents sexually, allegedly. You believe that, Becky? Do you believe that? She said she been to the big white building and dealt with three of them. Yes or no, Becky? You said yes. You said yes. Believe it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Um, do you believe that she was with Diddy? Becky, do you believe she was with Diddy? Yes, I know. And okay. Obama too. She was with him too. Okay. Now she also mentioned allegedly she was with his wife too. Okay, just want you to know. What about Tupac? Is Tupac her father? Careful. Is Tupac her father? Just put yes or no. Careful. Is Tupac her father? Becky. Becky. Is Tupac her father? You said that's Big Mike. No, I don't understand it. Becky, one more question. How old was Allie when when she when she had her first marriage? How old was she when she got married the first time? Okay, I see what you're saying, Becky. When she got married the first time, that was the second marriage. But okay, let's go with 15. Why don't she ever speak on her husband? Why her husband ain't out looking for her? Where did they get married? Where's the paperwork? Just asking questions. Aaliyah, be quiet. I'm just asking questions. Becky, yeah, Leah, shut your ass up. Becky, did Becky leave? Becky, are you still here? Becca, how you doing? Becky, are you still here? Okay. Where's her husband? She got married at 15, right? Where's her husband? You're not sure. Okay. What about her first husband when she got married at the age of 13? I'm pretty sure the answer to that's going to be not sure. What about her third husband when she got married at 19? We hear these stories, but we don't question these stories. We don't question. So when you got somebody like me on TikTok, which is one of the only, probably only content creator on TikTok that's doing this, you got a few on YouTube or over here on TikTok. Uh-uh. I don't know if people are scared or what. I don't know. Don't care. Why don't y'all question? Let me ask you this right here. When they go live, why don't they ever have a panel, right? Why don't they have a panel of people or have a guest to come up to speak? All right, grateful sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming by. You said just imagine being TR and actually going through one celebrity encounter uh would be too much. Hmm. Okay. I just like to ask questions. Okay. Let's continue. All right, let's continue. Now, FYI, FYI, sidebar. If any of these stories with Allie, if it was true, and they always posting on the internet, I need y'all to listen to me and listen to me now. Do y'all think TMZ would have been picked up on this story? Do you think TMZ would have been, they would have picked up on this story? Don't you think they already looked into it and they were like, wait a minute, wait, something about this shit ain't sounding right. Why TMZ haven't picked, if Allie been around on the internet since what, 2019, 2018, whatever, for this long talking about what happened with her with big powerful people, why TMZ didn't pick up on the story? Okay. And Nancy Great. Thank you for that, Stephanie. Why haven't they picked up on these stories? And you can find, Allie, you go on YouTube and find the stories. You go here on TikTok and find, you can go anywhere on any social media platform and find these stories. Why they haven't did a story on their stories? Oh, okay. Okay.
So one day I told my social worker, and oddly, my social worker called the police. Or no, not social worker, no, excuse me. My social worker came over when my mom called the police, and she asked my foster sister what was going on. My foster sister told her the truth. I got scared and I got territorial, so I tore shit up. I was horrible. I was evil for a minute. I really was. So there's some people that are watching this right now, like, I hate you. I know.
No, Allie, no, that's who you are. No, your mother broke it down clear as day. No, that's who you are. This programming that you got from your handler right next to you, she aided with that. She programmed you so much to where she made you not only hate yourself, but hate everybody around you. She's using the hell out of this damn degree that she can't use anymore. But she's using the hell out of this damn degree.
There's such a long line. There's such a long line. But I hated me too. I still hate me sometimes.
I told y'all
for the things that I did. So if
y'all, Shelly has programmed this girl to where, I mean, this young woman, no disrespect, no disrespect. Shelly has got this woman so far gone to where she can't even look in the mirror at herself and say, hey, I'm a beautiful woman. When she know that Allie would get any type of leverage and go back to the drawing board, Shelly know that she will be locked up in jail. Why do y'all think Shelly is always on the run? Y'all not putting two and two together?
If you're watching this video, I'm so sorry. I tore her shit up when she told that social worker the truth. She said, yeah, he's in her room at night. Yeah, our foster brothers are in her bed at night. Yeah, she's going out of her window. Yeah, and when the social worker got there, I got really scared because I'm like, oh, shit, this is going to go really bad. He's going to kick my ass. Okay. And I took her shit and I tore it up. I put it in the bathtub, soaked it with water, threw it in the front yard. I was pissed. I was pissed. And I said she lied because I was scared of what would happen next. Then things got worse after my pimp walked through my front door, paid my foster parents $5,000. $5,000, not even that much money. $5,000 don't get you that far. They gave them $5,000 and they let me go through the front door.
Everybody get down on the fucking ground. Hey, Enrique, get your ass on the ground. Where's the father? Where's the foster father? Hey, bro. Hey, she coming with us. Allie, get your ass over here. Here, if I take it. Take it or leave it. Allie, you coming with us. Y'all didn't see nothing. Y'all can hate me, but y'all love me. Y'all love me. The reason why I'm off camera right now, y'all, I am VAPING. Okay? I need it. Bad. The amount of information I have on these two, right? Y'all, this shit is deep. I'm just showing y'all surface level shit. This shit is deep. Before I go to bed at night, I take a bath in olive oil. Don't judge me. Don't judge. I soak in olive oil. Don't ask how the fuck I get it out of the bathtub. I soak in it. It's been 2 months and I still can't get that olive oil out of that damn jacuzzi tub. Now my jet's all clogged up. The pump don't even work no damn. Have you ever tried to cut on some fill your bathtub up with grease and cut your jets on and see what happened? Okay. Shit sound like a damn volcano. sound like you sitting in a damn volcano. No diddy.
With it unlocked. My social worker knows it's in the documents. The supervisor knew of Riverside County Child Protective Services. It's in the documents. The ombudsman knew of Riverside County Child Protective Services. It's in the documents, and still nothing.
Yes, it's in the documents.
That's how it goes.
Yes.
These situations from 3 months old and the most worst year of my
how Gen X are getting their teenage bodies back.
No.
So this is my grandma. I recently
my life was 15 has carried on to right now, and I'll be 30 in a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Hold on.
I wasn't supposed to make it past 16.
Wait.
These affidavits.
Hold on.
A little bit. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Hold on.
Knew of Riverside County Child Protective Services.
Y'all listen up.
It's in the documents, and still nothing. That's how it goes. These situations from 3 months old and the most worst year of my life was 15 has carried on to right now, and I'll be 30.
Did she not say? Did she not say she was in foster care at 13? Yeah. Did she not say sitting at that same damn table she was at foster care at 13? Now she just told y'all now it's 15. Because she ran away at 15 and a half. Jennifer said case closed. Y'all gotta sit down and listen to her talk, just talk.
And a little bit. Can't believe I'm saying that. I wasn't supposed to make it past 16. So these affidavits, we can't go each and every one. It's a lot. We don't know. We'll probably release some small excerpts at the end. We'll probably release them as we go. Maybe we won't. Maybe they'll stay in insurance. I don't know. There's no one to give it to. We did interviews with a few people, and there's an interview that keeps circulating.
Why that room so damn empty? Wait a minute. Let me get on camera. Wait. I told y'all. I told y'all that room was empty. Thank you, Divine. That room was empty. It's only a few people in there. Did she not say at the beginning of the video, let me talk to the kids right quick? Where the fuck is, do y'all see the damn kids? She said, hold on, let me talk to the kids real quick. Where the fuck is the kids? I'm looking at one old ass lady sitting over there with a tablecloth on, and it looked like some ducks. They look duckly. And over there in the back looked like some dried up ass donuts that they got from Baskin Robbins 2 days prior to this event. And they left it outside on the table, so some gnats got in it. And now when they came to the business, they had to open up the donuts and pick off the gnats, because the gnats, people, they thought it was black seeds, and they said they liked the new taste of the donuts, not knowing that they was eating gnats. So when they picked the gnats off the donuts, they couldn't put in the garbage can because they was afraid that the gnats was going to come back to life. So what they had to do is to go across the hall and take these gnats and flush it down the toilet. But when they flush these gnats down the toilet is connected back to the garbage can. So when they flush these gnats down the toilet, it came back up through the garbage can that's behind that table, and the gnats jumped from about that garbage can back on the damn donuts. That's how she be telling her stories. How many people y'all see in that room? Okay.
And nobody knows what happened.
Okay. I'm going to make this bigger. Hold on.
We did interviews with a few people, and there's an interview that keeps circulating.
Okay. All right. Here. Let me make this bigger. See, y'all don't be doing the right stuff. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I told y'all. Y'all, what do he have around his neck? What do he have around his neck? It's blurry, but what do he have around his neck? Everyone in that room have a badge. Yes, Libra. A badge around their neck. What are these badges connected to? Who are these badges connected to? Y'all got to ask the right questions. All right? Hold on.
And nobody knows what happened behind that interview. Nobody knows that it touched hands, that it.
Because notice, Allie has a badge around her neck also, too. Okay. We already did the homework on this stuff in January, right? I'm just pointing y'all some stuff out so y'all can start, when y'all look at these videos, y'all can start looking at different things outside of what Allie is saying. This is what you call reading the room. Who is that young lady that's sitting down right here in the video? Who is she? What is her connection to Allie and Shelly? Same thing with the gentleman that's standing up. What are they connections, right? How do they know these people?
Shouldn't have. Nobody knows that people were entitled to the information, and we sense that. You start to feel like somebody's interrogating you, right? Give it to me. What happened? When exactly? What happened in the first 5 minutes? Why can't you remember?
Okay, right there.
Break it down for me like I'm two.
Crap. Okay, so
Do you see how you start to like, ooh?
Let me see if I can rewind. Okay.
Our majority of our direction.
Hold the camera still.
Because there's some organizations and some advocates we can see straight through by the way they come at us. No one ever mentioned our safety. Everybody was like, so how can I get you on a stage? you got some followers watching you. Nobody asked about how can I get you in a room safely and out.
Just to let y'all know, y'all, this is an organization. They have secretaries, they have financial directors, they have presidents, and they have a CEO. Have y'all ever questioned who the hell do Shelly answer to? She have to answer to someone. If you was with me on here in January, we broke that shit down. This shit is deep. Yeah, it's an echo in the room because they are talking to the people that's supporting what they're doing.
Out safely. That was never a question. We're talking about trafficking. We're talking about some heavy things. First of all, are you okay? We need to do. I want to talk to the kids. Everybody talks about save the children. Nobody's ever talking about, let me talk to the children. There's nobody that's ever taken the time to, I know about the children. I save the children. Has anybody ever taken the time to sit down and talk to a child?
Have y'all? Look at the kettle calling the kettle black with the black handle, calling the kettle blue black. Look at the kettle calling the kettle with the kettle calling the pot black.
I mean meaningless conversations about boogers sometimes. But I'm also talking about those conversations where kids don't know how to talk to the adults because the adults are too busy talking at you. People are too busy talking at you because this is what it's supposed to be. I want to talk to you. So if you are a child that is watching this, if you are a child that has contacted me, and I'm sorry if I have not gotten back to you yet, things are happening a lot.
Ain't nobody call you, Alex. How in the hell are children? So you mean to tell me kids have your number? Alex, y'all, I'm not on camera because I'm VAPING. Alex, who the fuck is, ain't y'all always, when y'all be in that van moving, how many times have y'all did a video when y'all pulled over and got a hotel room for a few hours? Y'all said that y'all had to ditch your phones because people was tracking your phones. What kid is calling your phone, Tori? I'm asking questions.
A lot. I may not be able to save you, but I would love to talk to you. I may not be able to do so much, but I would love to help. If there's a lot of angels in this room, there's somebody that can advocate for you. There's somebody.
Y'all, did y'all, okay, listen, I told y'all pay attention. I said, look at the badges. Yesterday, I asked you all, do y'all know who the angels are? Remember me asking y'all that? Let me get my black ass on camera. Yesterday, I asked you all, do y'all know who the angels are? And y'all said, no. Tell us. I said, nope. Stay tuned. She just told y'all. Let me rewind.
Happening a lot. I may not be able to save you, but I would love to talk to you. I may not be able to do so much, but I would love to help. If there's a lot of angels in this room, there's somebody that can.
And most of y'all miss this shit. Sometimes when she be talking too much. It's an organization. They have what you call chain of command. Allie is one of their victims.
Can advocate for you. There's somebody who doesn't mind saying, I will pray with you. If you don't believe in Jesus, they'll sit with you while you cuss, yell, scream, fight, whatever, let it out. Because they've done it with me. That's how I know it's real. My mom has had the patience with me to get me to today. You angels have had the patience with us to be sitting here. So now I'm talking to the children mainly today. There's so much that's going on, and these advocates and these organizations are really.
Jennifer! Boom! I was waiting for somebody to call. I was waiting for somebody to say that. I was waiting for somebody to say that. Thank you, Jennifer. I told y'all this shit is deep. Shout outs to I Am Divine. Y'all, I Am Divine tapped the damn screen 12,000 times. She's still at number one and she's holding that top place. That's why the crown is on her head. Grateful is sitting at number 2 with almost 7,000 taps. This is crazy word. Try B is sitting at number 3 with almost 6,000 taps. Beck is sitting at number 4 with 3,300 taps, and LA is sitting at number 5 with almost 3,200 likes. You gotta give shout outs to these top 5 individuals. Now, everybody else, thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. But these top 5 right here, they've been going.
Really bothering me. We've done a lot of interviews, and there's no point for an interview when there's nothing that comes out of it. There's no point in followers and numbers and merchandise when there's nobody that's filling the streets. If there's 75,000 people that are watching this video right now, that doesn't matter when there's not 75,000 people yelling, where the hell is the Epstein flight logs? Why won't anybody talk about where the missing children are? Oprah. What's going on with that school?
Somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. and it feels good.
Where did you put them? Did you talk about the MK Ultra? Did you talk about the PTSD?
Ellie, ma'am, Tori Outlaw, sweetheart, listen to me. You love keep talking about this MK ULTRA. Shelly planned it very well on you, and it has worked since you was 13. The reason why I skipped the Oprah part is because we talked. If you go on my page, scroll down towards the middle, you're going to see I have a picture up, the background up with Oprah, Diddy, and a few other people. Right? Take a look at that. Yeah, we talked about that already.
Did you talk about the nightmares and the night terrors? Did you talk about the fact that there's some that will go straight back to their pimps and their handlers? Did you talk about that? Or are you just saying that you need a $50,000 fundraiser so you can extract some children? And take them where? because somebody already took them from their parents.
Thank you, Big Mama. Big Mama. Thank y'all. See, people be saying, I'm so glad that y'all are sitting here. People be saying, well, how did Allie know this? The same way we can go to the World Wide Web, Google, and find out this information. They doing the same damn thing. How the fuck Allie get a join my fan club? I guess I'm not on camera. And y'all swear, oh, she been through all. They Google this stuff. And they just showed it to you.
So where are you taking them? If you're in the CPS system and you're trying to figure things out right now, I've been there. I've done that. Been on my own. And then this woman walked in my life. She looked just like me, huh?
Oh, wow.
She my twin.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, hell. I got it. How the fuck she look like your twin? First your ass was Mexican, Mare, Padre, now your ass Caucasian. Now you Caucasian. Why the fuck she can't make up her fucking mind? How you go from being black to Hispanic, now your ass Caucasian. Where the fuck is my juice? Where is my juice? I need to fill up my vape. Where is my juice? She transformed 3 damn times. She became 3 different races in the last 25 minutes. 3 races in 25 fucking minutes. This Transformers ass shit. But people want to call me crazy. I'm tired. Ah,
You know, we dress alike too. So this woman came in my life and it was a whole different story. I was like, oh, wait. Real people exist. What's wrong with you?
y'all, look at what I did. Y'all like my new headphones? Y'all like these? Y'all like these right here? The reason why I got these is because I know I get up from my desk a lot when I'm chatting with you all. These headphones are wired, okay? They got a wire on it. I don't like that wire. But these headphones are pretty expensive. These are wireless. Okay, they're charging right now, and I think, yep, the light is blue. There it is on this side. You you can't even see the damn light. They are done charging. So when I get up and move from my desk, I still can hear what's going on instead of taking my headphones off. So they're pretty dope. I got it because my microphone stand. If y'all see this, my microphone stand is white, so I got it to where I can match it. Ain't we twins, y'all? Ain't we twins? Don't we look like? Do we look like twins? Y'all put in the comments hashtags twinning. Hashtag twinning. TWINNING. Hashtag. Also, if y'all can hashtag, please hashtag Allie Carter. Hashtag 90s Nation. Hashtag anything that has to do with that side of the people, those people. Hashtag they ass right now. Hopefully they can find their way over here. Because we still in the shadows, y'all. Okay? We still in the shadows, but we going to get out of it. Y'all messy as hell. I was playing. Y'all messy as fuck. Y'all some messy ass. Y'all so damn mess. Y'all are messy. I can't with y'all. Y'all messy. Listen, real quick, if y'all can. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. And also, as y'all can see, listen, we have fun over here. Because it's going to be some lives that I do. It's going to be for subscribers only. All right. And also, if y'all can, y'all please help your boy complete this live goal. All right. If y'all enjoying the content, help me complete the live goal. All right. So who gave that? Of course, LA. You can't put that past her. LA. Thank you so much for the Night Star. So if y'all can, just please help your boy hit that live goal. All right. Thank y'all so much. All right. Because I'm bringing y'all some great content. All right. I'm bringing y'all. I'm having fun with y'all, and I'm enjoying this. All right. Let's continue.
Okay, so we want to go into the next thing because I want to talk to the kids. If you're watching this today and you're like, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know your situation. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you it's going to be fine. That's a lie. It's going to get real bumpy. It's going to get so bumpy, you're going to think, why don't I just give up? What's the point of fighting? If I have 2 seconds of freedom, why would I choose to lose that over fighting someone that I know I'm not going to win? I'm still standing here. So if you feel like, look, she probably don't know what she's talking about, maybe I don't. I know nothing. But I can tell you what I've been through, and if you want to contact me, I can tell you what might work for you. I can tell you how I might be able to advocate for you. I can give you some advice and some tips of the things that I did. I can point you to someone who can say, hey, maybe they got some tips and advice for you, but I know damn well that I probably can't save you. And there's a lot of people that are mad at me for that right now. We're going to talk about that next. What's next? Oh, altars. Oh, Lord. Okay. DID.
Y'all pay
That was on D.
attention.
I thought that was D.
Pay attention. We talked about these altars already, and y'all seen 3 different altars that she put on to you all. 3. Listen. Yesterday we played the video when Shelly told. No, that wasn't yesterday. That was day before. When she said, "Hey," she was talking to Allie's birth mother, Nana Bear. Thank you so much for subscribing. She said, "Miss LaRonda Outlaw, you are not coming for my daughter or her altars." Okay? Now they finna talk about the altars.
D-I-D. Here.
Also, we got a lot of questions regarding altars. We'll get into the MK Ultra and the blueprints in a little bit. That's where this originates. But some of the questions about altars.
Of course, that's where I told y'all they be snitching on themselves. She said that's where this originates. Yes, that's where it originates because that's what you use to program Allie.
Newborn altars. Yes, there are newborn altars. When they are splitting the kids, they try to do that in utero. They are already checking when the baby is in the womb how well they can hold a split. So they will introduce trauma, whether they are sticking them with needles, shocking them in utero. They are doing that to see how well their brain will split. Allie has newborn altars. If you are a mother or if you've been around babies.
Did y'all hear that? You hear how she's still programming and she's been feeding that to Allie? She said that Allie have newborn altars. She said that before Allie was born, or when she was born, I'm gonna show you. Let me show y'all. See y'all think I just be talking. Let me show y'all this. Let me I gotta bring this up on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta bring this up. And I want y'all to read this while she's talking. I want y'all to read this while she's talking. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, be quiet. GRA. No, I didn't say that. Okay, let's do this right here. Okay, let's see. No, we're going to continue, and we're going to open this up right here. All right, I'm going to bring this up. All right, while she's talking, I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going to put this right here. We're going to put this right here. We're going to put this right here. All right. Just listen to Shelly talk. If I can put this up here, or I can move it over here.
You know, that's that distinct cry that a newborn baby has that's different than anything else. You can't fake that. She has altars that have that newborn distinct cry. So that's how I know that she was split at a very young age.
How did you know what she sounded like when she was born? Are y'all listening? Shay boy, how you doing? Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening to this? How did she know what she sounded like when she was born? To come to that conclusion.
Young altars and bedwetting. I'm just going to go through the questions on these. Young altars and bedwetting. Yeah, there were in the beginning some altars that would come up and have bathroom issues. in the night because when they were 5 years old, they had problems wetting the bed. When you get the kids working together, you just make the adjustment that the little kids don't come up in the night when they're sleeping. Do the alters age? I don't know about everybody's system, but Allie's alters do not age. They kind of stay at the age that they are, or that they were created. When you argue, do you hit yourself? Has anybody seen the movie Liar,
You know
Liar?
that phrase, I could kick my own ass sometimes.
Are y'all listening
No,
to
we
this?
don't hit ourselves. No.
Are y'all listening to
No,
this?
no.
Are y'all listening to this? Shay, now I'm glad. Okay, there you go. There you go. I told y'all if you pay attention long enough and listen to what they're saying, you're going to be like, oh, damn. Remember I said about 15 minutes ago, who are these people in the room? Yesterday I asked you all, who is the Alice Angels? She told y'all who the angels were. That's the people that's in that room. That's right, Big Mama. It's an organization. They have recruiters. I'm sorry, they have recruiters. Shelly is one of them. Notice also what y'all probably couldn't help but to miss. Notice everybody in that room is white. And this is not a black and white thing. Everybody in that room is white but Allie. Did you ask yourself why? Well, yeah, she's Mexican too, yeah. And white. And African American. Everybody in that room is white but Allie. This is not a black or white issue. I want to make sure I make myself clear. What's that old saying? A family that prays together stays together. Y'all, this is a huge family. They all work together. AKA CULT. That's why I'm using this particular video, okay? So y'all can see.
But sometimes,
How Gen X are getting their teenage bodies back.
So this
Don't
is my
nobody
mom,
give a
and this is
damn.
my grandma. I recently
I can get on my own nerves.
Shay Boy, thank you so much for resubscribing to the channel.
So there's that. Yeah, I had something else to add, but I would let you go through
that scene from the movie Liar, Liar when he's in the bathroom and he's like kicking his ass. That if they were to fight physically like that, that's exactly what it would look like. And I'm sure that's probably where that comes from.
Okay, so who has seen who has seen what you thought was a crackhead on the corner of 7-Eleven fighting with a tree? Who has seen somebody that you thought was, just fresh out of the mental ward, swinging and spinning on the corner, and you're like, what are they hitting at? Who heard about that shooter recently in, was it Massachusetts?
I don't remember what state it was.
Colorado. Was it a school?
The amusement park.
Tell the story.
He was at. They found his dead body in the amusement park, and he had a lot of ammunition and weapons, and had A lot of times
those ways. That way, there's the way of some altars can switch and one can be up for days to a year at a time and then completely change. So somebody, if you've ever, that example of, oh, like that's not even your character. You'll have somebody in your life that's not even their character to drink. That's not their character to laugh like that. That's not their character to watch that type of show. It's really different. Everybody's system is different. So to just say mine, first of all, it's dangerous for some that are watching this. There's many people who would love to watch us fall. So MK Ultra programmers, stitchers, encryptors, decryptors, coders, programmers.
If y'all want to see the screen bigger, click on that square in the middle of your screen, okay? It's going to put your phone in landscape mode. In landscape mode, you will have the option to remove the comments or keep the comments on. You can swipe back and forth at any time. All right, that's going to make the document bigger and y'all can see what I see on my side, okay? Because I'm working off landscape over here. Also, let's give a shout out to I Am Divine Mystic, okay? She sits still holding it #1 with 15,000 types. That is crazy work. Y'all, she tapped the damn screen 15,000 times. So I want y'all to give a shout out and a big win to I Am Divine, okay? I Am Divine, thank you so much for holding that top place. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Try B, you at holding that #2 at 7,777 taps. That's crazy work. Grateful, you at #3 at 6,600 taps. LA, you at #4 at 5,400 taps. And Beck, you are at #5 with 3,300 taps. That's crazy. Top 5. That's crazy work. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the top 10. All right.
Programmers that will be watching this to wait to see if I say it exactly. So there's some things that I'm holding back on just a little bit, but to explain to you, my system is not the same way that everybody's system works. If you've ever had a spouse that you feel like you didn't marry the same person that you were with, or that you're with now, or at the moment, you're like, hey, something's different about you. You don't act this way. Or that phrase of you've been married for 30 years and all of a sudden you don't love them anymore. It's like, that doesn't exist. Something happened there. Something changed there. So altars can come up in many different ways.
What?
That's what I'm getting at. It just depends on the person.
What? Wait, what? What? And y'all fell for this? The first 3 years on TikTok, I dealt with relationships and marriages. And oh, I had a great time with that. What she just, boy, out of respect for her biological mother, I'm going to respect her daughter. So, Tori Outlaw, you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, that's Shelly speaking through you. Shelly, you have no idea what you're talking about, ma'am. That MK Ultra programming is real.
Person's system, and that everybody is different.
How long do the altars stay up? That varies. It depends on the situation. If there's a highly stressful situation, maybe an altar can handle that stress better will come up to take that load. Allie's altars usually switch all day long, constantly. When you speak to each other, is it audible or internal? Some people can answer that question. There we go.
Any angels in here that would like to answer that question?
Y'all see this?
Both.
Y'all
Both.
see this?
We are getting more used to, I think my dancers, even that as a teacher, I think some of my dancers used to notice, I say we a lot. And I wasn't talking, I would say the choreography that we put together, and my dancers would be like, I thought you put it together. And I'm like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But I would say we a lot.
So yeah, sometimes we'll talk out loud and argue out loud. Yeah.
What does it look like on the inside?
Ooh. Ooh. Um. Again, everybody's programming is different. I'm just gonna say this: castle-like structure. Write that down. Castle-like structure. Diamond programming. Write that down. There's some things that I will give some information, and I know people will go ahead and do what they need to do their research. But castle-like structure.
Now I'm glad that y'all are paying attention. I'm glad that y'all up in them. Now it's time for me to get back on camera. Okay. Um, Mermaid, thank you so much for the Night Star. Now I'm glad that y'all are paying attention. Okay. That's all I ask you all to do is to pay attention. If you listen closely to what they're saying and do your own research behind what they're saying, some of this stuff will start to make sense. You were like, okay, whoa, wait a minute, whoa, back up. Then you're gonna say, oh, this shit is deep. So from now on, when y'all hear her say Allie's angels, now y'all know who she's talking about. When she say the only people that believe me were my angels, were my angels, were my angels. Where is the organization? Where's the people that put me in this position? That's right, Jennifer. That's right. It's to the point now to where you it's like now you starting to. It's like the mood is shifting. That's why I have this topic right here. Ali's army is a scam. Okay, these are fabricated stories. Y'all sit here and listen to this stuff. This video that we're playing, it's an hour and 24 minutes long. We just made it halfway through the video. We're gonna do the other half tomorrow because it gets gooder after that. Right? Don't y'all like my grammar? Right? It gets gooder after that. I have probably about 50 more videos. But when you understand what's going on here, when I start to play these other videos, y'all will see, okay, I see what's going on. So I'm not attacking Allie. I'm attacking the stories. Make sense? I'm attacking the stories. I know what happened to her growing up. I can't tell y'all how many hours me and her biological mother sat on the phone and talked. When she broke down every single thing what happened. And oh, I took notes. And I matched up the timelines. Even when her mother was speaking, I matched up I matched it up. I matched up the timelines. Every now and then you would see her mother would come on here and say, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And she's just going, she'll say, hey, how she feel, right? About what's going on. You say you at work. This I will have this uploaded first thing in the morning. It takes a while to edit this stuff and then have it uploaded on YouTube. So, but it will be on YouTube. All right. Yes, I said gooder, Shay boy. I did. I said gooder. I did. Yes. All right. Let's do this right here. I want everybody that's watching right now. I want y'all to thank these people right here. Y'all see that? Everybody else that have been tapping the screen, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for that dedication tapping to the live. Thank y'all. Even though we didn't hit our our daily goal, right? I hate that. I hope TikTok can cut me some slack. But using this desktop, they will put up daily goals that we have to meet to keep this program running. All right, to bring y'all, so I could bring y'all this different information and have y'all seeing the type of displays that's coming through your cell phone. Because regular TikTok on your cell phone going live, you can't do what I do. All right, but I want y'all to thank these people right here, these top 5 people, for tapping the damn screen. Divine at almost 17,000 taps. She said MVP top 5. That's facts. So let me ask y'all a question. One for yes, 2 for no. Did y'all learn anything on tonight? Did y'all learn anything on tonight? No, thank you all. Thank you all. All right. You say you just got here, you just got here. It's going to be uploaded on YouTube. Why her name Ghetto Therapist though? That's crazy work. So what I've learned today is that you could be 3 different races and all within 1 hour. I've learned that today. Sorry y'all, I got a little animated, but I just did that because that's who I am. I'm great vibes. Sometimes I will bring the great out of vibes. That's what I do. You said I just got here, but I will always learn something from your life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I couldn't have done this without you all right? So, and also everybody that, see this thing said not a cheat. Damn. Hope TikTok. Listen, can y'all make me a promise? Tomorrow when I go live, well, don't make me a promise because I don't like a promise can't be broken. Can y'all make it an effort for us to hit the live goal on tomorrow? Can y'all do that? LA, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Can we make it that effort to make the daily mission on tomorrow? All right. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. But so these people right here, these folks right here, y'all, make sure I'm pointing the right. These folks right here, they showed out. Big Mama, thank you so much for the 46 roses. Mandy, thank you so much for the roses. Regina, thank you so much for the roses. They showed out on tonight. What time will I be on Tamale? Tamale or tomorrow? Tamale or tomorrow? I'll be on. We're gonna push it to 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. All right. So thank y'all so much for coming. I really enjoyed you all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are great. And who sent that good night? LA, thank you so much for the good night. And I want y'all, can we get one more person? One more person to give a night star. Just one more person. One more person. One more person to give a night star. Okay. Hopefully TikTok let me slide with that. All right. Okay, one more who did that? LA, not you. You always gifted. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. All right. After that, man, listen, they, 007. I used to play the game 00. Thank you so much for LA. You did it again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all have a blessed night and y'all listen. 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 One thing that I love to say. Stay black. I guess. Shay Boy, thank you for the night star. If you white, I really don't give a shit. Really don't care. Stay black.